Exercise 1 is the lash exercise. Exercise 2 is called the catch it exercise. Exercise 3 is called the smiley exercise. Exercise 4 is called the here exercise. Now I'm going to demonstrate exercise 1, the lash exercise, which is exactly dropping your lash and picking it up. Now the reason we do this exercise is because you probably know sometimes you're going to have your whip like this. And then you're going to need to go to this position, and you want to be able to quickly pick up the lash without having to reach for it or focus. Because once again, your horse is going to know everything you do. For example, what you don't want to happen is for your whip to be like this. You pick it up and it to be swinging around, hitting the horse in the head. You have to go find it in order to pick it up. I want to be able to drop it and instantly pick it up. So that's something you can work before you get in the ring with your animal. Once again, let me demonstrate. Drop your lash and pick it up. Drop your lash and pick it up. You can drop it to the right. You can drop it to the left. And see, I need some practice on that one. So I'm going to drop it to the left a couple more times. And there's your exercise number 1. Exercise 2 is the catch it exercise. And in this exercise, what we're going to do is let you get familiar with the weight and the feel of your whip. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it out, hold the end of the lash, and you're going to stand and you give it a little bit of a whip and pick it up. And you can practice that a few times. The reason we do this is to feel the weight of your whip, so you get to know it a little bit. So you can do that a couple times, get to feel the weight, get to know it, and that is the catch it exercise. The third exercise is the smiley exercise, which is simply making a smiley face. The reason we do this is so you can engage and disengage your whip. So say you're going on a lunge line and you want your horse to move forward, you're going to engage and then disengage. Engage and then disengage. And it's called a smiley exercise because it's simply creating a smiley face. And the reason we do this is because as soon as you engage pressure and they give you what you're asking, you want to make sure you disengage. This is extremely important because when the whip is up towards the horse, it is engaged. And when it is down, away from the horse, it is disengaged. You want to make sure that you're not always engaging your horse, because that is simply also communicated as pressure. So once again, the smiley exercise is to practice engaging the whip and disengaging. And also, you can change the size of your smiley. So say I'm going up, I'm engaging, the horse goes away, and I can disengage. I might only have to smiley up to here, and that's all I need to engage my whip, so then I can disengage it. And hopefully, as your horse gets better and better, your smiley will get smaller and smaller. The fourth exercise is called the here exercise. And in this, we will practice using the whips in the way that the horse will come to you. So the start of this exercise would be dropping your lash. You want to tap the horse by encouraging him or her to come to you by stepping back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use body language and my whip. I'm going to go behind the horse and invite them in and take a step back. Now the reason I take a step back is I want to release the pressure to come here, and encourage them to come towards me. You want to tap them with pressure to go forward, and you want to release pressure for them to come towards you. And I would encourage you to stand up in a bedroom or in the living room, wherever, and try this, because this is one of the more technical and more difficult whip exercises. So you're going to take wide arms. You have to remember the whips are an extension of your hand. So one day I want to be able to do this here. So you want big arms. You don't want to be a little chicken. Big arms. Add pressure to come towards. Release it for them to come to me. So basically you're adding energy and then directing where it's going. So you're once again, big arms, tap, energy, direct it. Take a step back. I want the energy to come here. I want the horse to come here. Once again, big arms, open, tap, here, step back. Invite the horse to you. Because once again, whenever you add the energy here, you want to be able to know where you're directing it. So if you add energy here, you're going to direct it by stepping back and opening a door, opening the place for the horse to go. Invite them in. Add the energy, invite the horse in. And always remember, big arms, because this is an extension of my hand. One day, I want to be able to go out to the field and go, here, come here. That's what the end result is. Okay, so a way you can check to make sure you are hitting the horse or tapping the horse in the right manner is you can take a beach ball. And you can practice at home, wherever. And you can take it and do the same thing. Remember, invite, release the pressure, invite them in after you add the energy. So I'm going to go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the beach ball to come towards me. Here. And there's the beach ball towards me. And the key with the whip is you want to tap them behind to come forward. You want to eliminate the direction that you don't want them to go. Once again, come to me. Come to me. Now, you can also use a balloon. If it's not windy and there's not anything that's going to pop the balloon. The reason being you can use a balloon because if you hit it too hard, it will pop. So that's the way you can tell if you're hitting at the right adjustment. Once again, wide arms. And you also want to use voice commands. You want to take all your aids, use them as an advantage. If you have them, use them. So wide arms, open, create the energy, tap, here, invite. And the beach ball came towards me. What I don't want, I do not want to hit the beach ball in a way that it's going to go away from me. Because I don't want the horse to go away from me. I want the horse to come here, towards me, invite me. I'm friendly. Please, like me. So once again, wide arms, inviting, tap, create the energy, voice command, step back. Okay, one more time. Wide arms, extension of your hand. I'm going to tap, create the energy, voice command, here, come back. Invite. If you're creating energy, give it a place to go. Open the door. Come to me. So this is what's going to look like when you're horse. Here. Okay, one more time. This is what it's going to look like. The end result with the whip. Here. This is our fourth exercise, what we call our here exercise.